Hi, it's Isaiah from the Inner Health Foundation. I want to make a quick video today to talk about immunity. I find that I see a lot of people, and I know a lot of people, that end up taking antibiotics to deal with a cold because their immune system broke down. And I think if we apply a couple small, simple tools, we can keep ourselves from ever being in that place. It's really unlikely, if we can apply even just these couple tools I'm going to show you, that you're going to end up in a place where you have a severe enough infection that you need antibiotics. I mean, of course, don't get me wrong, you have to amend your lifestyle during that time. If you get sick, you can't just continue doing the same things. You can't, still not sleep, eat too concentrated, sugary foods, and all the things that make it difficult for our body to function well. No exercise, stress, too much media, whatever it is. We have to amend the lifestyle during that time as well. But if we can do that, and we can rest enough and support the immune system through simple tools, then we're usually fine, and we don't need to resort to antibiotics. Because the more you take them, the more you break down the microbiome in the body, right? You start to lose those healthy microbes that you need for healthy functioning and for overall health. So, number one, I like, if I feel anything in my throat or nose, scratchiness, start to feel like, oh, something's kind of got a hold of me, I feel like there's something growing, then I like to start with a neti pot. A neti pot looks like this. And I take salt water, all right, sea salt is ideal, maybe a half a teaspoon of sea salt, teaspoon in a small container like this. You can use these other varieties, but you want to make sure that you make it around the same temperature as your body, so nice lukewarm, and about as salty as your tears. It's kind of the general rule. Something along those lines is going to be enough to kill bacteria. So you pour it in, you put it in your nose, you lean over the sink, and you tilt your head down and forward and up, and this goes in one nostril and out the other, so it'll drain out the other nostril. Then I switch sides. You can do it like twice, blowing gently, because the mucous membranes are very sensitive, so as you're cleaning them, you want to run it through and then just blow gently. Okay? What it does is, salt's antimicrobial, antibacterial, so it goes up in and cleans out a lot of those bacteria physically, as well as, starts to, through salination, starts to decrease the population of bacteria growing in your sinuses. Okay? After I do that, I'll usually add some silver. So once I get clear and everything's, comfortable again, I use silver. So this particular one is called Sovereign Silver. It's a real small microparticle silver, and it's, I don't work for the company or anything. It's just something that I feel like this brand has worked really well for me. There's many out there. So the point is, this has a nasal spray, a tip. So you can put it in and shh, and I breathe in as I spray. So it's like that. And I pull it all up and back so that the whole sinus is being coated by this spray. I do it on both sides. And then, all that bacteria in the back of the throat and the nasal passage, everything's being covered by that silver and killed, right? And then it's draining down the throat as well. And then I take one more step further and take some liquid silver, and I'll do like 6 dropperfuls, maybe 3 times a day, definitely morning and night, the times when, during the night when you sleep, that bacteria is really having a party. It's taking over, right? It's growing. So at night, you have the perfect opportunity when you wake up in the morning just to knock them down, and then before you go to sleep, knock them down as well. Then you're helping balance out that environment. So realistically, probably more like 4 times a day would be good. Like anything, this is a pretty mild, this is not like an antibiotic. It's antibacterial, but it's not antibiotic. But still, even echinacea is a very mellow herb, but still I would make sure that I wouldn't take these more than 10 days in a row. Give yourself, a break for a few days, and then you could start another 10-day course if that's what you felt you needed to support yourself. But the reality is those 2 simple things, saltwater neti followed by silver, is going to make a huge difference it's rare that if you catch it early enough that even just those couple tools will keep you from getting sick. It's rare that it'll make it through. If it does, you know, you're not sleeping enough, you don't amend your lifestyle fast enough, and your immune system dips and it takes you down, then, you know, so be it. That's what you have to deal with. But it's unlikely that your immune system is going to dip low enough with these tools in place, if you do it relatively early, to where it's going to require, you know, to where it's going to lead to a severe enough infection of the nose, ear, or throat, or lungs, and so that you have to actually take antibiotics. The reality is antibiotics are there for a reason. You know, thankfully we have them for several reasons, but the reality is that they're decreasing our healthy microbes and decreasing the population of the human microbiome, and our gut suffers as well. And throughout time, we lose a lot of the healthy good bacteria as well as the bad bacteria that we're trying to kill with antibiotics. So what we can use are these kind of more gentle tools like silver, for example. They target the bad bacteria and don't strip us of the good bacteria. So that's why it's such a powerful little tool. And so I think we often forget, you know, that we have so much control over our own health, and even just a couple little tools, if we start to feel that, you know, we increase our sleep, we start to hydrate a little bit more, we use warm broths and stews and soups, we cut out the sugar and the dairy and breads and any concentrated carbohydrates and foods, and just keep it simple and give your body a break and a time to regenerate itself and boost itself. And then if you can successfully change a few things like the sleep, the diet, the stress level, the amount of media you're accessing, then you should be plenty good, and you should be in a place where, you know, you can boost yourself right out of it and not have to deal with a severe infection, because it's nothing fun about that. I do recognize that being sick is a necessary and helpful thing, a healthful thing actually, to be sick maybe every year or two, or whenever it happens to you. Embrace it, because it's an opportunity for your body to clean house and build its own stores of healthy microbes and boost the lymphocyte production and really, you know, clean house. Yeah, so it is a good opportunity. It's just not very much fun. So for me, I like to avoid it as much as I can, and if it happens, I embrace it. So that's my advice to you. I'd love to hear about it. You're welcome to leave a comment here on Facebook or on the website. And there's going to be much more detailed immune tips and products and ideas for you in the future. But this is just a starter, and I wanted to just put it out. So I hope you enjoy. I wish you the best of health and extreme happiness. Much love.